Hey everybody, I'm Shannon, your sister with a mixer, and today we are going to make one of my favorite, easiest recipes, overnight caramel rolls. This recipe makes it seem like you did a lot of work, but all you were doing was sleeping. I use a tube pan for this, but if you don't have one, no worries, just stay to the end of the video and I show you an alternative with a disposable pan. Let's get started. The first thing, I'm going to prepare the pan by rubbing the inside with butter. Make sure you get that inside cone. Melt half a cup of butter, that's the same as 1 stick. Next, add a half cup of brown sugar. The way to measure brown sugar is you pack it tight into the measuring cup. I like to do this by putting the measuring cup inside the bag. One trick, I like to keep my brown sugar in a tightly closed plastic bag. It helps to keep it soft. Now mixing together the butter and the brown sugar. If you have lumps of brown sugar, no problem, just press them out with the back of your spoon. You could also crumble the brown sugar before adding to the butter. That works too. Now it's time to add those frozen dinner rolls. My magic number is 15. I'd say use around 12 to 15. Now pour the dry vanilla pudding mix over the dinner rolls. Remember, the pudding mix must be cook and serve, not instant. Now pour the sugar and butter mixture over the top. It should look like this. Next step, cover this with aluminum foil and set in a cold oven overnight. Meaning I'm not turning the oven on yet. Set it in the oven so the rolls can rise overnight. Next, go to bed, and then when you wake up, you'll see this. I can't tell you how your home will already start to smell really good and you haven't even baked it yet. Now set this in a 350-degree oven. Bake around 20-25 minutes. Look at that. Now make sure you're baking until the tops are brown. This will be hot. Get those pot holders. Run a knife around the outside of the pan and the inside of the cone, just to get things loosened up before you flip this out. Put a plate on the top that's larger than your pan. Now the pan is hot, so make sure you have a pot holder. And we're going to flip it over. Shake a little bit, give it a little tap. Look at that. It's like magic. This is a great recipe if you want to have something easy in the morning. You just surprise them with the warm caramel rolls. Are you kidding? What if you don't have a tube pan? This is what you can do. The pan I'm using is more than 2 inches deep. Keep in mind these rolls are going to rise, so this is important. Just like before, I'm going to prepare the pan by rubbing butter on the bottom and sides. In this case, because of the texture of the pan, it probably would have been easier if I had rubbed the butter onto the pan using a paper towel. But this way works too. Now, besides using a disposable pan, the preparation is just like we did before. I still use 15 dinner rolls, and again, pour on the dry pudding mix and my butter and sugar mixture. Covered with aluminum foil, set in the cold oven overnight. There we go. All right, throw them in the oven. This aluminum pan moves a little bit. You'll see that. You could always place the disposable pan on top of a cookie sheet. It'll give you a little more leverage, getting it in and out of the oven. Again, just loosen up the sides. Here's a trick. Get a second container. You have to flip this out, and I don't have a plate that was this shape. So get a second container, put it on top. I don't want the caramel to come out. I don't want to lose it on the rolls, and I don't want to burn myself. So I got a large piece of aluminum foil just to hold this together as I flip it. Remember that bottom pan with the rolls in it is hot, so make sure you're using a pot holder. Give it a shake, and there you go. There are your caramel rolls. Let me tell you, I would take these into work. I'd prepare them the night before, bake them in the morning. And when I would put them in the break room, this was one of the things that went the fastest. It is a great recipe to make, say, if you want to treat somebody in the morning, like for Mother's Day or for their birthday or Father's Day. It is great if you have a busy holiday like Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and you just want something in the morning to get people started, but you don't have a lot of time to cook. You prepare these the night before, and you're baking them, and you just prepare them the night before, throw them in the oven in the morning. I hope you get a chance to try this recipe. If you have any questions, let me know. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, just hit that subscribe button. Until next time, ciao!